ain't going to bother with last names.
That's Lucas Towns, I think. Yeah, it is.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
I'll probably start going in here. Yeah. I don't think
I'd say moves might be Aussies.
he's a...
Nah. They're on too.
All right. Yeah, we're sort of
Yeah, right.
out with the snow. It's a good, nice, cold, wet, windy tour day, as per normal down here. Taking on Morwell East. So I'll have a look, see how they've been going. Wouldn't even know. So undefeated, this Morwell East at seniors, so going alright. So it should be a good test for Toora today. Nice slow start to the game. We've got a few minutes to kill, so we'll have a look at our sponsors. Yarram Plaza Hot Bread. Who else we got? TK Construction. We've got Mickey Kevin and the crew down there. Who else we got coming up? Gippsland Dentures. All right. Hip Pocket Worth and Safety Gear. Italian Sporting Club. Right. Didn't know they sponsored us, but must do. Oh, well. Yeah, right. Oh.
Well, the Morwell boys are heading out to positions. Toora kicking towards the town side of the footy ground to start off.
It's pretty slippery conditions out there, so probably expect the ball to be on the ground a bit and be pretty physical on the ground, I reckon. Be doing well to pluck a good mark today. So we've got the two big boys in the middle. We've got Isaac and Chris. And soon, yeah, we'll be at it. Toora's got a free kick off the get-go. Not sure what that's for. Chris goes out wide to Pintus. Hits him on the chest. He's in short and he's fine, Choddy.
Choddy will go back and have a shot at goal. Kicking from about 45 out.
Just pushed it to the out in the full. Not even close. Just held on to that. Pretty lucky to get away with that one. That over here.
Big Chris Gardner spoiling the mark on Isaac.
It's good by John O'Pinnis. That back to Jack Weston. He's gone to Johnny Bazine through the middle. He's got
Ben East running through the middle.
The Toner back to East. Got a good hit. He's got it off and he's got it to Mason and go from 35, 40 out. Normally a good kick of the footy, so should go pretty close here. And hit the post. Not a bad effort though. I'm going to call most of the Morwell stuff because we don't know anyone.
Towns plays on. Comes in board. No mark to Lewis, but he's paid a free kick. Might have been chopping the arms there.
Chop on the arms by Ben East.
Put a bit of air on that. It's going to make Quinn work hard. Did well not to get the free kick away. Chapman now has it. Out wide. Over the top. It's Diaz. Takes him on. Probably take another one on at least. No. Tried to find Lewis with their hands there, but he just overcooked it a bit. Goes back again. Well done, Diaz. And
Big table.
Toner put on his backside straight away.
So Isaac and Chris up in the ruck. Probably a bit of both. And then Isaac gets a double hit. Gets it going forward. Cashmore chases. Under pressure. Gets a handball off. Good tackle from behind and rewarded. That is Paul. Is it? No, Jackson.
Jackson McKenzie.
Jackson McKenzie. Yep. And he's pretty much straight in front, probably 20, 30 out.
push it across a bit. Just scored.
We'll have Ben East taking the kick out for Toora.
He's got a bit of a paddock in front of him. He might go for a run, I reckon. And he does. Goes out to Chris. Isaac running him down. Good spoil from behind. Toner cleans up. Gives it to Chris. Wrapped up pretty quickly. Can't see too much down there. And I think it's going to be a stoppage. Oh, yeah. Fella there, isn't it?
The bus grabs it out. No real winner there. Toner wrapped up pretty quickly. Do it all again.
Good hit by Chris. Gets it going forward. Toner chases. Whoop.
Diaz.
Holding him.
Yep. Gives it off to Towns. Dumps it long up towards the square. Cunningham's there. 2-on-1 though. Going to be hard to mark it. Umpire's letting a lot of it go.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I thought he was going to be calling not a free kick, a ball up for a second, but now he has. Pretty much 20 metres from the east goal. No real winner there. Kicks off the ground by Hayden. Oh, hit the post, unlucky.
Almost got it through.
It was a World Cup effort there almost. But last, only one behind. 2 behinds to 1. About 5.5 minutes gone so far in this first quarter.
Ben East taking the kick out again. Plays on.
Oh, Carlson.
Target was Toner, but got cut off.
Take a good kick from here. I think he's going to
pass it.
Yeah, good hit.
Good hit. Great mark. McKenzie there. Smart thing by Carlson. He probably wouldn't have been able to make a distance from there. But he's done a smart thing and set up McKenzie. He should go back and be able to put this one through. Only about 20-25 metres out, 45-degree angle. We're right behind it here, so we'll be able to watch this one. Usually reliable kick too, McKenzie.
Ooh.
And I'll put the Mozzer on him. I'll tell you what though, it's come back.
Let's kick the boomerang.
Well, there's not as much wind out there at the moment. It did pick up a little bit during the reserves game, but that had a little bit of in-swing there. So
It's come through nicely.
he's got that one. So first goal of the game here to Morwell East. 1-2-8, Toora 1 behind. Almost 7 minutes gone this first quarter.
Isaac wins it, gets it straight down the throat.
Diaz.
Good hit. Ooh, and Catman, ever reliable down back. Goes out wide to East. He's going short the Bazine. He's going to move it quick. He's got Toner down the, hit him on the boundary line.
Toner goes down the line. Pintus going for it.
Whistle's
Way
gone.
off.
I think it was a block out. Is it a Toora ball? Or Morwell East.
Oh, no, Toora, back to Toora. So he's gone too
Yep.
wide. He's giving the
Yeah,
block, Ooh. It's gone real wide and it's
Out in
just
the full, I believe.
Pintus out on the
right
full.
just there.
I mean, he only really tried to do it off one step, though. And I know it's always a lot harder to try and get a control on the ball. He did have the right idea, though.
He's, out the full,
So, Jared Piggott has it down there. High kick up to the wing, a bust there.
Be
Gonna have to come
Isaac.
from the back, thumps it down. Nicholson there, couldn't quite.
East's got the handball. He's got Pintus. He's gone with
Pintus to
size.
Cal Walker in the middle.
Well, he's got it going quick. You've got the boys down there. Simmons. Well, ball comes to ground. Good use.
A reliable Lucas Towns, the captain. Called to play on now, so he's going to have to get rid of it pretty quick. He's going to get caught.
Oh,
Just
Just
gets
gets
it
it
out.
out.
But not good,
Good
though.
push up.
He might get it back, though. He does, just snaps it out of there. Up towards half-back. Quinn there has to be strong. He's going to get the free kick there for in the back. Well, they really got out of that one. They just got out. Then Assembler, the milestone man, 150 games. Great effort to a great clubman too. Long up the line, Mackenzie there, probably over his head. Siddle went past him.
Ran off the ground.
Comes off the ground. Abbas there.
Following it up.
Siddle there with the Shepherd. Abbas over the top. Gets it to Lewis, back to Abbas. Sweeps it over to Cunningham. Cunningham runs in, should kick it, and he does. That's the second one there of the game from Morwell East. Good link-up play there by Isaac.
Yep.
Did well, big fella.
Long way down to pick it up for him. Done well.
It all started down the back line. They did very well to get away with it. We thought Towns was going to get tackled there and give away a free kick, but did well. Got it out. Good link-up play, end-to-end stuff. 2 goals now, Morwell East, 2-2-14. Toora 1 behind.
Isaac and Chris back in the middle again. Chris winning that one.
And held up straight away, and we'll start again. Good tap down, Choddy. It's a kick straight in the air, doesn't go very far. Well, under pressure, it's got through.
Just gets it away.
Got it off.
Ben Lewis. 50.
Well, he's probably got a 50, yep.
Yep.
He's got a 50. You take him down to the goal line. Or the goal square at least. Yeah, running a bit too close to the mark, I think, there, so bit of a gift, this one. Probably should put this through. And he does. That gives Morwell East their 3rd goal after a good start. Morwell just been a bit cleaner with the footy around the ground for the moment. Good tap from Isaac. Goes to Johnny. Goes off to West. Weston goes long in there. Pretty wide. He's got Toner. He keeps it in. Comes back inboard. Not much there. Zane does the crumbing. Picked it up quick. He's off to the go. Gives it to Coleman. Oh, and he's let it go.
Probably their best passage of play so far, Toora.
Yeah, just got the ball going forward. Just did everything they could to get it going.
Towns goes short, finds Jay Francis. Just there in the back pocket. Just goes across the ground now. Dodd to Semler. Methodical, not the greatest kick, but it'll still work. Lewis has got it. He's got Nicholson out this side. He can get there, does well. Did he play on? I thought he might have there for a sec. Alas, he didn't. High up and under towards half forward. Hayden there.
Up and get the spoil.
Diaz.
Gets through.
Does well, Diaz. Comes back inboard. Over the top. Here's a chance for Farley. Couldn't quite control it. Gets it back again. Gets it out to Lewis. Handball over the top. Cunningham there. Did he have it? Doesn't matter. Play goes on.
Same again.
Lewis is there again. Having another crack at it.
A bit of a scrap and we've got a ball up. Probably 25 out for more East goals.
Blood rule here. So Farley and
Geordie Coulthard, I think, there, coming off with the blood rule.
Bit of claret, he's off.
so Dodd and Scott on.
Yep, Scott comes on, yep.
Wow.
Nice. Pluck one out of there. Not really sure what it's for. Bit of
Sure.
wrestling too early, I think.
Potentially, but Could have gone either way, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give it all a chance to go for their fourth.
Mackenzie's second too. A little bit further out from when he kicked just before.
Let's see if he's got the in-swinger going again.
Right behind it, and
Ooh,
it's just
just
snuck in
snuck
for a
in.
goal. Almost carbon copy the last one too, so that's 2 there for Mackenzie. Morwell East off to a good start here. It's 4-2-26, Toora 2 behinds, 14 minutes gone.
So change of ruckman. We've got Coleman and then
Dodd.
Dodd. Here we
Aaron
go.
Dodd. Dodd wins it too.
There's a scrap in the middle. Comes out.
Siddle.
Bit of pressure on that.
Pintus
kick.
from behind.
Knocks off the ground. Bit of a foot race out. And he wins it again. Knocks. And he gives a hand out to Choddy, who goes around the corner. Well picked up. Ooh.
Ooh.
Thought they might
It
have
looked like a bit of a volley, but it's alright. He's paid the mark nonetheless.
So Nicholson goes
Oh.
short over the top of Evans' head though.
Kicked it straight to Choddy. He's got it in long. The big fella Cruz.
Gardner's coming in.
Oh, bit of
goes
an
a
ear
bit late.
massage.
Yeah. I don't think the big fella could just stop. He was on the trot. Bit of,
A bit of aggro here.
yeah.
Should be alright though to take the kick though, Towns.
He's a
Or
bit
is he? Has
sore.
he got the...
He's a bit sore.
Gonna have to get Carl Lane to take it.
He's not the smallest bloke running here,
No.
so he'd be definitely hurting. So he's
Certainly
definitely feeling it.
very stiff and sore, and he's struggling to keep his feet. Nevertheless, play goes on though. Pickett's got it. Back pocket, far side. Up the line, Siddle from behind. Couldn't quite get there. Thought it might have been a mark of Pintus there, but the umpire says no, we'll throw it up. So Towns there still just walking around trying to shake it off, but definitely felt it. Still feeling it.
Good tap down. Johnny Zane, does he want a free kick here? Nope, it's going more well. And they've played
Advantage there. Mackenzie,
Grant with the spoil.
Carlson there
on.
too.
Big tackle down, and that's it. Oh, we'll have a throw up. Out of wing.
And whistle gone's a bit of holding. Which way will it go? More
He's
east.
all over the ruck contest
Could
today.
have gone either way, to be honest, but Dodd's got it.
He's not liking the old push and shove in the ruck,
And
and he still
Takes him on too. Thumps it long, but Carlson
Going straight
didn't
to
quite
Grant.
read it. Straight down Grant's throat.
He's got it going back. Coleman's
Pintus the target.
Good strong mark. And he's been slowed up here. He's going to 2-on-1 to Choddy. He's done well. He's got it back in the Bazine. He's gone and he's run himself into trouble. He's got the hands out. Choddy's fumbling it. Get it going forward. And Bazine's down.
He is too. Doesn't look good.
And Pintus has taken a mark. And they're about to kick it straight back over the top of him, I think. It's going to Toner. It's going one-handed. And I think it's going out for a throw.
And they're going to stop play actually because he's still down here. Trains are around now. Doesn't look good.
He's holding his ankle. Or his knee. It's hard to see from this side. He's a tough little fellow, Johnny.
Might be his ankle, I
Looks
think.
like might be the ankle, yeah.
Way he's hobbling, but well, now this means that Toora are going to be one down effectively.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rules are when he goes off.
Well, I
the
think
boundary.
it's either 20 minutes or it could be the rest of the game, but I think that might be something to do with the stretcher as well. I'm not 100% sure either, but
Yep. So Bazine's hobbled off to the side. He's out of play. I'm not sure.
he doesn't look good at all. Are they going to try? It looks like they might be trying to call it a stretcher, I think. I'm not too sure.
Doesn't look great. I think they've.
Going to throw that in again.
short throwing. It's going all the way over the top of everyone's head.
Cashmore tapping it forward.
He's wrapped up well.
Wrapped up
Oh,
by
it's pinned him.
Siddle.
Oh, I did not think that was holding the ball. There were two tackling him. It's always hard to. It's going to be Siddle's free kick, not Carlson's. Yeah, it's always a bit hard when you got two blokes tackling you to try and get it out. It was probably a little bit unlucky there. So Siddle out wide, two there. Chapman takes the mark. Probably better kick and a half from home. Sets it up over the top of Mackenzie's head. No mark taken. Francis at the front. Plenty of numbers there for Toora.
Lucky Neto going out to Ben East. He's going wide to Knox. Has he got it? Yep. Knox holds, waits for an option. You got Weston. Oh, it's been cut off.
Good work there by Semler.
We'll have a throw in. Bazine's jumping the fence, so he's going out the pasture. Out the paddock he goes. Chris does it.
Gardner to Neto. Neto to Toner. Toner kicks it forward. Weston's running on. Out of bounds it goes.
Yeah, looks like he's getting a ride around.
I think he's in the back of that dude over there.
You know you play your country football when you stretch as a ute.
Sandy Roberts would say, "Oh my hat." Tossed in, a bus, gets it out. Carlson overruns it. Evans is there. Whistle's gone. It's a Toora free kick.
Leroy de ball.
So his second game, he's backed up from the seconds today. It's going over the top of everyone, and then we'll probably get a throw-in.
Simmons taking the ruck for Toora in the forward 50.
That's another short throw-in. Bus does well, big knock, and it goes back out, and we'll have another throw-in.
21 and a half minutes gone here in this first quarter.
Toora yet to concede a goal.
Kick a goal.
Kick a goal.
And they might get one here because I think it's a free kick against the Bus. It was.
They're pretty hot in the ruck contest today.
It
There
was.
a lot of free kicks out of the ruck.
So, well, there might have been a 50 there, but it was pretty obvious though. He did grab hold of him. So they've got a great opportunity here, Toora, to get their first goal of the game.
Simmons taking the kick.
Right behind this one. And he snuck it through.
Puts it
That's
through.
what Bruce says. Simmons gets Toura's first on the board. And might be one down with Bazine, I think, by the looks of it. Which will hurt their midfield a bit.
And Netta comes in for him.
What's going on
So
here?
we're wondering what is happening.
They're talking to the Toora captain.
I reckon it might be about Johnny leaving the field, maybe.
I would have thought they'd wait until quarter time just to let them know about it, though. 23 minutes in now. It's probably only going to be about another 3 or 4 minutes, roughly. So I would have thought you'd just wait until the break to do that sort of thing.
Two big fellas are at it. Bit of an even tap. Drops in the middle. Chris does his roving.
Straight
He's
out
off
to
the
Pintus.
He's got it in. Got Choddy. Great grab. Good lead. It's probably about 40 out. Straight in front. Don't know if he's got the legs on this one, but we'll see. I'll be sitting on the goal line, I reckon.
He's going to go close. He's got it. He loves it.
He's pushed it through.
He loved it. As
Yeah,
soon as
he's
it was
great.
off the boot, he knew that was a goal. Great kick.
I was never in doubt. So Toora get their second. Bit of a late comeback for them. Sort of catching up the quarter a bit. It's been a good contest in the middle with Chris and Isaac. Two big boys going at it. Isaac's got the height and Chris has got a bit of the body and the strength, I guess. So 24 gone and Toora 2-2-14 to 4-2-26. And we go again.
Bass
Isaac.
wins it down.
Bit of a scrap in the middle, gets it out to Isaac, comes out again.
Carson there. Couldn't quite.
Oh, Chris gets his
Gardner.
head over.
Comes out to Diaz. Siddle now. Towards half forward. Francis taps it down. Farley there. Did well. Gets his hands out. Bit of a scrap on though. O'Sullivan there. Is he in the back or high? Take your pick. He's going to get it.
And Weston's got Weston out wide if he uses it fast, and if he goes, not many people are going to catch him. Being held up well, gets it in there long. Got Toner at the back who's collected it. Oh, great tackle. He's got him.
He's going to ping him for holding the ball. That's quarter time here. Good start to this one. Morwell East got the first four, but Toora pegged them back though. So a bit to work with for both sides really. Morwell East 4-2-26, Toora 2-2-14.
back into the second quarter now. All up by 12, 2 goals. So, be interesting quarter, this one.
Abyss and Gardner back in the middle for the ruck.
Away we go. Been a good battle between Gardner and the Bass. That one, much the same. Gets it out too. Did well to Weston.
Garner out to Weston. Tripped.
The leg.
Weston's been tripped. We'll get the free.
Plays on quickly. Oh, runs around. Hard
Takes
man
a
to catch
bounce.
old Jack Weston. Oh, and he's
Downfield.
Downfield.
Yep. And that could be
That could
50.
be another one.
That could well be 50 too because Towns just punched it away.
He's very lucky because that was pretty close to being another one, I reckon. And we've got Coleman. So Coleman will have a shot. Oh, I mean,
45
I
out.
his brother before. I don't know if he's got this in him, but we'll see how we go. Oh, he sprayed it off the side of the boot, and I think it's going to stay in.
Still in.
Yep.
Nicholson has it. Does a little bit of shaking and baking, but now it's out.
So boundary throwing to a forward pocket. Oh, it's a big throw in. It's going all over the top.
A bus. Oh, goes a barrel.
He's giving it a talk.
That's not a bad
Oh, it's
effort
good
too.
going.
Over the head of Nichols.
Mackenzie there.
Been wrapped up, and then we're wrapped up straight away again, and that's going to be a ball up. That was a big barrel. He's got onto it.
Not bad. Not quite Ben Graham, but it was still a very good kick itself.
And he's up again in the ruck. And he's got it going forward. Oscar Cashmore chases it up. Oh, he's got a big hit.
Free kick.
Oh, he's
Oh.
paid it.
Right,
Right.
because I thought
Jeez.
it would have been a free kick been held on to.
It's a different one, but anyway. There's been
That's
a few
the
interesting calls.
No, it's coming back. I think it's Daniel Siddle's ball. Is it? No.
No.
Thought it might have been. Just
He's-
time to move
The
back a
bus
few
has
metres.
just pinched it. And he's kicked it. Oh,
Oh.
great hit. It's going over, just over the top.
Judge that very well. Cunningham go back. You know, to have a shot from about probably 40, 45 out, pretty much straight in front. This will be for his second. Usually a very reliable kick, Cunningham. Does a lot of these sort of shots at goal at training. Be a good start for Morwell East and get this one. Looks pretty good off the boot. He likes it. That's his second. So he's get the first here. 5-2-32. Toora 2-2-14. 2.5 gone on second quarter. Probably a bit lucky there, though, I must say, more or less. There were a few, could have gone Toura's way, but just happened to go the other way. So just a game of luck, really. But got to take your chances when they're there. Loving this battle, though, right in the middle. Gardner and a bus.
It's been great.
Gardner did well there.
Well, he's-
No real winner, but the bus gets it out. Goes up towards full forward. Plenty there for Toora. Might come at the back, though. Mackenzie in there. There's a hold, and it's going Toura's way.
So Nichols wins a free. Not the most reliable by foot, so we'll see how this one goes. And he's
Target is
Pitching
Pintus.
wedge. Lewis. Thought he could have marked that one. At the back, though, with Mackenzie.
Cashmore goes in hard, pushes him off the ball, still chases it up.
Whistle's gone. Might be around the neck there. Fact it is.
Cashmore's got the ball.
Just a
Oh,
David
he's going
Clay.
Bit of
inside
a-
out
It's
barrel.
Geordie Knox
Knox
taking
has
the
got
mark.
it. That's well done.
He's
Target.
dangerous right in the middle.
Chapman there.
Lockie
Scott.
Scott, the target.
One of the smallest
Scott did
kids
well.
out there. He's had a lot of time. He's giving it straight to someone under pressure. Oh,
It's
he's giving a
coming
free
back.
kick.
I think, yeah. Well, he did stop there for a second. I think he probably looked at the umpire and realised he was going to pay a free.
So Scott goes. He's got to get over the big fella's head, but he kicks it straight to him in the end. And the bus takes a comfortable mark on the wing.
Up the line finds Carlson. Got Mackenzie and Cunningham down there. Cunningham calling for it longer. Doesn't go there though. Hayden there. 2-on-1 though. Gonna be tough.
Western
Little
back
fella
with
there.
the flight.
Weston.
Oh, ball just got out just as he blew his whistle. So, pretty unlucky there.
So Mackenzie against Gardner. That's, well, he
Oh.
put his foot up too.
He's paid the
That's a-
block.
Has he?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
he's an
Toora
Well,
no.
he's
No, it's
reversed
an
it.
east.
He's
No,
gone now.
I think he paid it because he did put his foot up
Yep.
in the ruck contest. And I know they did change the rule a few years back. As you see, players like Jack Rewalt and Toby Green and all that sort of stick their feet out, and they've changed. They've changed. Thankfully, changed that because it can be pretty dangerous.
Oh, he's having a shot from 40 out, pretty much in front.
This will be for his third too if he gets it. So it'll be a good start for Mackenzie.
He's kicked it.
He's got it too. He likes it.
East off to a flyer. 2 quick goals. So Toora 2-2-14 and Morwell East 6-2. Oh no, 6-2 or 7-2?
6-2.
6-2. 38.
So Mackenzie 3, Cunningham 2, and Ben Lewis with the other one for Morwell East. Simons and block 1 each for Toora.
Back in the middle for the big boys going up again. Been a good battle. The follow-up's been pretty good for both of them. Isaac wins it. Straight to Mason. Sullivan is tackled. And we'll go again.
Gardner won that. Comes out the back, Siddle there. Oh, Quinn just comes throttling through. Miss Nicholson. Chance there for young Scott, but comes out. Siddle now, out wide. Chapman, over the top. Oh, got
geez,
cleaned up.
big hit.
Play goes on though. Diaz is there. Gets it out to Siddle, out wide. Evans, up on half forward. Goes inside forward 50. Cunningham there, couldn't mark it. Goes out of bounds, throw it in about 35 out from Morwell East goal.
They're all over the top at the moment, Morwell East. Toora just got to sort of hold them back a bit and get a bit of control, hold the footy a bit.
Yeah, they definitely need to settle a little bit more. I mean, they've had their opportunities, they've been able to do it, and that's when they've sort of been able to slow Morwell East right up.
So they've won it now. They've got it to Pinnis. Try to exit the 50. Goes long, but he's just kicked it straight to the big fella. And he's just picked it off.
Comes back to Towns on centre wing. So he's obviously all right after that little ear massage he got earlier. Out wide from Chawner, it's to Evans. A little bit stagnant at the moment. Looking for options. Comes in board over Quinn's head though.
Toner cleans it up. Gives the hands out. He's got a Neto. And Sullivan goes down the line. I think it's out in the full. Yep. It's out in the full.
Evans will take that free kick out in centre wing far side. Comes in board. They like to do this more East. Just do that short little 45 or just inboard kick. And Towns looking for a bus. Why wouldn't you? He's already taken at least half a dozen marks, I reckon. Goes up
Great
towards
hit.
Cunningham. Beautiful kick.
Ooh.
Couldn't quite.
Spurred by Nichols.
Gets it eventually, but he's going to get wrapped up and we'll do it all again. Just inside forward 50 for Morwell East. So Mackenzie taking this one against Gardner. Is that wide? Bit of a foot race here.
And Neto chases it. Keeps it going forward. Off the ground a couple of times. And we go third time. No. Players everywhere and we'll have a stoppage to sort of work it forward. Gardner gets it going, gives it. Weston's got it. Oh, dodges a bus, tackle, gets it in forward. He's got Toner out wide. He's got Toner. It's too far out to probably score from here. Bit of a tricky angle.
Looks like he wants to have a shot, although I'm sure if there's an opportunity, he'll try and pass it, but he's going to have a shot now.
He's going for it.
Be a fair effort to get it from there.
It's a tricky pocket, this one.
He's got the distance. Don't know about the accuracy.
It's come around. giving it a ride. But I
Not a
think
bad effort, but yeah, that wind is really starting to come from the sort of southwest. It did pick up quite a bit towards the end of the twos game, and so it's going to be held up quite a bit kicking from that side of the ground.
Yep.
But it was a fair effort though. He did give it a shot and he did cover the distance. Towns now looks for a bus. Might come out the back. Semler there could have probably got that one.
Well, Big Gardner dives in, does the ground work, throws it out. Yeah, and he's been pinned, but
It's a Toora free kick.
surely he's gone the wrong
Well, he's
way.
probably
again.
has gone the wrong way. Quinn
He's got
now.
confused, a big fella.
Semler up towards Mackenzie over the
Grant
top of
gets
his
a
head.
spoil.
Carson did well there. Get the crumbs. Chips it over the top. Beautiful kick to Cunningham.
More or
He's got
less have
someone
one
who can go
free
over the
in
top
the
if he
goal
wants.
square.
Oh, he's got him.
Got him. Hey,
Oh.
no, lets it go through. He'll take that one. Cunningham's got his third. So more or less really starting to pull away here. That's 7-2-44, Toora 2-3-15. We've gone 10 and a half minutes in this second quarter.
Well, we say he tried to pass it, but did the team thing. But he snagged himself a goal, which looks good in the record.
Well, that's 3 now to him and also Mackenzie. Dustin Hayne there, wanting to get that one over the top. He loves doing those ones on a safe training, but he's a very reliable kick himself. The bus. Carlson Diaz just tapped it beautifully. Goes up towards full forward. Cunningham, no mark there. Comes out the back.
Nichols does
Chance
well,
for Toora.
follows it out. Better get a kick quick. Oh, just as he kicked it, he's got tackled. Dribbles out.
Farley now gets it. No, didn't fake the handball. Comes back in ball. Cunningham over the top. Better
he's
holding
been
on here.
holding on. Yeah.
And Cunningham will go back. This will be for 4. Now, just out of the middle, it seems like more or less really starting to win the clearances. That one there was no disposals in it, but just being able to knock it down, tap it in front of one another, and then get it out with the kick. Really starting to get on top there. And of course, you got big Isaac Abbas in there. Marshall and Troops. He's going to come off and have a spell though. Anyway, in comes Cunningham for number 4.
He's
Likes
happy with
that
it.
one.
He's happy with it.
It's another one. Really starting to put the foot down here more or less. 8-2-50. Toora 2-3-15. Just over 12 minutes gone this second quarter.
So Morwell definitely using the ball a lot cleaner and moving it fast and getting it down there, and they're scoring quick. So Toora got to really get the clamps on and just start winning some footy, I reckon.
We've got one coming off as well as we speak.
Nichols.
Nathan Nichols.
Looking a little bit sore.
Maybe a bit of a corky. Wait and see how he goes with that one. Didn't look too bad though.
Here we go again in the middle. We've got Gardner. He goes up, wins the tap, goes straight, wins the ball again.
Diaz takes him on, comes back to Nicholson. Wanted to kick it, gets the hands out eventually. Quinn, that's Patrick,
What cut off?
goes past
Chapman.
Chapman. Oh, Quinn gets it again, loses his footing. Chapman in there too. Knox has it.
Knocks to
Pintus is
Pintus.
out wide.
Pintus to
Oh, no one
Weston.
went for
Comes
it.
short.
Diaz goes for it, wins the footy.
Sweeps it out. Dodd now, he can kick this one. He's a big kick.
Oh, he's
Sets it
giving
up
it
to the
good roost.
square. It's
Over
hard. It
the
might
top.
go through.
It's
Is it
over
going to
the top.
skid? It's a goal. Oh, goodness me. Wow. That was a great kick by Dodd. I'm not sure if he actually meant that. So we're going to set it up to, I think it's Hayden down there in the goal square. But he did brilliantly there to shepherd it through and let it skid on. That's what's going to happen on a day like today. A little bit slippery, not as bad though as we thought, especially with the weather that was predicted. The ground's actually held up pretty well. So now all of a sudden margin 41 points.
Yeah, it's playing out fast. They've kicked on. Toora just got to win the footy. They just can't get their hands on the ball at the moment. So we've got Gardner and Dodd in the middle. Gardner hits it back, but Sullivan misses it, goes to Pinnis, gets the clearance. This is a bit better for Toora. Gets the ball down there. Bot, Walker, wraps him up, and I think we'll have a ball up. Right on the 50, Toura's end. Dodd and Coleman up. Dodd's big moves it, gives it to Walker, gives it back to Sullivan, who's going really wide.
That's going to go out in the full, I think.
Yeah.
Nicholson, no.
Jeez.
Nicholson, he was going to let that one go and go out in the full and try and take it, but
It's just bounced in. He snuck it in. So we've got a boundary throw in about 40 out to her then. Goes over
Dodd,
top.
that's
Oh,
probably
jeez.
could have been a free kick. Dodd just ran straight into him. Towns has it now.
Oh,
Chips it over, finds Diaz. He'll turn and go. Loves this. He's going to try and take him on too. Gets his hand pass out wide. Repnix is there. Diaz probably have to go again. Weston.
Off the ground and it sees it out. He's a quick man, Weston. It'd be hard to sort of run around him. He's bloody lightning quick.
He did well there too. He had Repnix and Diaz there. Managed to halve it and get it over
Probably a
the
bit
line.
of a win there for Toora. So we've got Dodd and we've got Coleman up in the ruck.
So Gardner's going forward. Going to have a rest down the square.
Scott taps it forward.
Do it all again. With a stalemate there. Plenty of numbers around it. Dodd wins it. Semler tries to take him on. Could be pinged here.
Oh, he's picking.
He is too. Tried to take him on.
So we've got Chotty. He's going to get the ball in long down the Toora. It's a bit of a mongrel, but it
Might
goes.
still work.
Oh, Coleman.
Almost. But this is better from Toora though. Actually able to keep it inside their forward half of the ground. Like in the first quarter, we saw it early on. Went in there, but it came straight back out. This time around, they've been able to keep it down there for the last probably 3 or 4 minutes.
Gardner hasn't got it, and he's won himself a free. Not too sure on the big fella's kicking for goal, but we'll see. He's probably 35 out, 30 out, straight in front. So probably distance wouldn't be a problem, I wouldn't have thought, but let's see how we go this one.
Ugly looking kick
Ooh,
though.
I don't think he's
Towns
even made
marks
it. It's dropped in short, yeah.
Bit of a helicopter. So Towns now right in the last line of defence here. Just goes short, finds Evans on his own. He can go over to Nicholson if he wants out wide, and he does. He's got plenty of space, Nicholson. He can run here too if he wants. Just goes long, Cunningham there. Francis, sorry.
Ooh.
Loses it. Both of them lose their feet.
Yeah. And Bernice mops it up. He's going in short. It's been cut off.
Quinn did well there.
Sullivan's got it, and then he's been wrapped up by Quinn. They'll have a ball up far side of the ground on the wing.
So Dodd there knocks it out. So a bit of a stalemate. We'll do it all again. So 18 gone in this second quarter. More or less by 41 points. And led by 2 kicks at quarter time. We've put the foot down so far. There's a chance for Semler. Goes over the top. Finds Jay Francis too. He's got Siddle at centre half forward if he wants him. He's going to. Bit of a grubber kick. Might still work. Doesn't.
Cut off by East, who's got the hands. He goes to Knox, who's got to chase it. Now Knox is going to run. Gets it on the boot. It's going out really wide. It's downfield.
Yep, downfield in the back as he kicked it.
And Aidan Walker will take the kick.
Pretty much right in front of us here, broadcast side.
It's gone to Toner. It's gone in short. He's got not much to go to. I think he's going to have to get in there long. And he does that. And he's put it up for the Mason. Oh, being well spoiled. Well, running a big wall of Pinnis, who's got the ball. Ooh, ducked his head into that one.
He's going to
And
ping it
been
too.
pinged as well. Yeah, not much past these guys.
Pretty hot on it though. As soon as you try and take him on, we saw it before with Eric Semler. What's happened here? So Quinn has it, goes out to a bus, back on. Oh, spilled it.
Oh.
Gets it back though. Try and taps it on. Takes on one, takes on two.
Oh,
On the ball. Great tackle there by Josh Toner. Chance for Toora to go forward again. And come out wide.
Going to Aidan Walker. It's probably going to go top. No, it's been well spoiled by the captain. Sees it out of the line. Just inside the forward 50 for Toora.
So they've had some chances here, Toora.
Played a little bit of the ball down there its end, but just not scoring, not making the most of it. Morwell doing really well to keep them from to keep getting the ball out.
But I think if anything as well though, the breeze is sort of pushing maybe towards the far pocket that Morwell East are kicking coming from the southeast, so they will hold up a little bit down that end. Similar there.
Luke Netto, he's done well. He's missed a handball though. It's going over top. Bigger bus. Whoop, he's run over it too. And then Luke Netto chase on. He's put his hands down. He's
Kicking in danger.
Lost his fingers, so he's
And
going to
now
win a
he'll
free.
take it.
He's got no one in the mark, so he can play on if he wants to.
He does.
And he
Still
goes
looking
through.
around.
Not much on. He goes to Sullivan. We've been chopped off by Diaz.
Diaz. Settled down there at half forward.
Cashmore comes across, puts a spoil on, gives it East. East out wide to Josh Toner, and he's been
Didn't
held.
have it.
So he wins himself a free. Going to move it quick. He's got Pinnis on the wing. And he's just chipped it over top of the Toner. So I've had a little bit of the ball this last 5 minutes and going, just not making the most of it.
It's just that kick inside forward 50, I feel. They've sort of put it up a little bit and they've got plenty of numbers back more east. The last 5 minutes definitely has been better by Toora. Gardner gets it down.
Neto throws on the boot and he almost catches his own kick. Gives it back to Pinnis, who's taken on one. He's probably taken on a bit of, he's given the hands off and it's spilled out and we'll have another throwing. Shouldn't be too long to go. He scored up. Been a few goals though, so maybe a couple more minutes.
Gardner basically just tapped it to a bus and waited there. Went past Dodd, settled, picks it up well. Over the top, Jay Francis there.
Oh, he's going to be...
Gonna have to run on this one. He does. Francis gets it. And then just Shepherd from Hayden. Francis goes, kicks it, and he's got it. So Francis gets his first for the day.
So just like that, Morwell East have been fighting just to keep it out of Toora's 50, and then they just go down and score. So Toora have been struggling to hit the scoreboard, but Morwell East just straight down and straight through the big ones.
And again, it was really good link-up play there as well. Bus getting it out to Siddle, and Siddle just being able to use the vision as well, seeing Francis out wide. He was able to run onto it and be able to go through and kick the goal. So that's 6 straight for the quarter now for Morwell East. Only one behind to Toora. Cunningham comes back on now. Margin 47 points. The Bus thumps it out. Comes down towards Lewis. Still in there. Siddle gets it. Hand pass out wide. Chapman. Dealt with as he kicked it. And the mark taken down there by Coulthard.
Looks at Weston. He's probably just kicked it, just burn him.
And good mark taken down there by Farley. Ran back with it. A little bit of a grubber to a Bus. It works. He's got options in short. Goes over the top. Great hit, Mackenzie. Just underneath it a little bit. Francis out there at the back.
Cashmore wins it, gives
Still
it straight back.
Back to Mackenzie. Wants to get rid of it. Dodd over his head.
Yeah, she's a bit scrappy there, but sees out the bounds. So about 30 out and more East goals.
So Dodd taking the rucking duties in the forward line of Bus. Just playing kick behind the play. Got Gardner down there. Been a real big workhorse so far for Toora. Dodd thumps it forward, but
Grant.
Plenty of numbers for Toora.
Grant gets it on the boot, just gets it going forward, and I think it's going to go out.
So half forward from all east, out of side, Abbas and Gardner. Already said it a few times, loving the contest between these two fellas. Gardner taps that one down, did well there.
And Netto gets it on the boot quick, high up. Well, falls in the middle of the bloke. Oh, and Lockie Scott just picks it up, gets it on the boot, gets it going forward, but there's 2-on-1.
Towns mops that up pretty well. Wants to get rid of it, wants to find someone.
Oh, he's been
He's
gone.
pinged there, holding the ball. It was well done there because he did have Nicholson out wide.
So Chotty's got the footy, he gets it in there. I think he's kicked it straight down the throat. And
Nicholson plays on, goes out wide, Abbas, taps it in front, did well, gets it out to Chapman. Back towards Abbas, over his head though.
Pinnis cuts that off. We're going back in down for Toora. Well, 1-on-1. Simmons, he's been held.
Being held there.
So he's got to move it quick. There's no numbers down there for Toora. Morwell East being super at getting back.
Plenty of numbers back there too. Plenty of floating.
Well, it's gone up. It's gone on the ground. It's where probably Toora need it. And Morwell East just hack it straight out. And Weston's going to probably take that. Get it moving quick to Toner, but he's sort of sold him a bit of trouble. Gives it to no one, really. Weston's going to go in hard, which he does.
Similar.
Good hit.
Felt
And
that
then
one.
he's paid holding the ball. Oh, he's paid
Well, it's gonna
holding
be
the ball.
a shot on the siren.
And Weston's probably got the legs for this. He's a big kick. He's a great kick. So
Say they need it is an understatement. We're all getting back there. The bus down there, Siddle, Towns are all down there, all the big boys.
if someone from Toora was going to kick it, it'd probably jack. So still a big roost.
Trying to milk it a little bit coming around, but
He's trying to pinch a
realised
few
going the
metres.
other way. He's going to have to be a bit of right to left in this one.
So he's probably about 50 out. So it's going to take all he's got. But
See right in the siren here. Badly needed Toora.
it's given it a fair roost.
Got the
It's probably going to drop in a bit
just short.
Yeah,
A bar
the bar
smokes it
just-
away.
yeah.
So that's half time at Toora. Morwell East doing well that quarter. Kicked 6 straight, Toora 1 behind. 47 points of margin here. Morwell East leading it. We'll be back soon for the second half.
O'Sullivan kicks forward deep.
Nicholson did well to pick it up. Towns, Lane, chip over the top, finds Diaz. Good little weighted kick there by Lane. Diaz, straight down Gardner's throat there. Easy pickings for the big man.
He's going out wide, looking for Coleman. He's been pushing it back, but he's got away with it. He followed up well. Bit of pressure on, and still in. He's got it back to Nicholson.
Goes short, finds a bus. He can switch it if he wants. He's got Towns out wide. He's got plenty of space. Wasn't a great kick, but he still worked for him. Not a good kick in front though.
Straight to Knox. Knox is a bit of a mongrel, and he's got Coleman, who's not sure. He's giving a higher free kick. So Toora down to him out on the bench. Vizine's gone, and Nichols is put a pencil on through him. So they think they've got one left down there. So rotation's short.
And 50.
He's just run over the mark.
So Semler now. Not a great
Straight
kick.
to Toner. Toner goes quick to the ball, who takes it.
Good mark there by Callum Lane. Slid in. Took the mark well. Gets it off quickly to Towns. Short up the line. Lewis, strong there. Takes the mark. Gives it off to Towns. Looking for someone. Finds Nicholson out wide. Run onto it. Then try and take him on. Uses Quinn. And he get chased down. He won't get rid of it. Lewis now. Another inside 50. Bit of heavy work happening behind him. No mark there. Cunningham. Ball still in dispute. And it's going to be thrown up. No. Comes out the back. But Farley there with Knox. And it's over the line. So gone just a couple of minutes here in this third quarter. No score yet. Still 47-point lead to Morwell East. McKenzie takes this one. Knocks it down. Plenty of Toora players there though.
Sullivan gets it down. Coleman's got it, being wrapped up straight away. Knox goes in. Good hard contest on the ground. Held in, it's come out. Chotty's got it, spilt out, and trickles over the line for a throw-in.
Gardner in front, did well, taps it front.
Great pick up.
Well done on Semler. Gets it out to Towns. Thumps it long towards the square, 2-on-2. Siddle getting down there, but good
great
mark.
Straight
Great
off.
mark.
Ooh, Toner's been sold up. A bus cuts it off.
Hayden now. Swings on the right, loves a goal, but he's going to set this one up to Cunningham, and he's going to kick his fifth. So it's a really good way to kick there by Dustin Hayden. Know how much he loves a goal, but doing the team thing there, Cunningham just puts it straight through. That's goal number 5 for him. Morwell East extend that margin now, 53 points, 11-2-68, Toora 2-3-15. So I've actually got him down for 5 straight. I mean, they've only kicked 2 behinds. I think one of them was Rust as well. So seniors also kicking pretty straight, along with the reserves. It's been better conditions than what we thought it would be. We saw the forecast coming in. It was only supposed to be about 12 degrees, bit of rain, bit of wind, especially down here, sort of near the coast. But it's held up pretty well, and the ground in pretty good nick too, I must say. Obviously a few little patches around there, but in saying that, the ground is in really good condition. And it's great to see too. Back in the middle, Gardner on a bus. No real winner out of that one. And it'll be a secondary ball up. Great to have your company wherever you may be listening. Could be local, could be in Western Australia. Big shout out to a friend of mine actually is tuning in from the Central Wheatbelt, Jake. Thank you very much for that. Towns, got one around the neck there. He's got Evans out wide. Finds him 2. He's got Farley over the top if he wants him. Goes inboard, finds a bus. He can come back out the far side because Nicholson's on his own. He's got a paddock here and he can run. Does so. Gets his kick away. Not a great one though. Siddle picks it up well. Gets his hands out. Chapman runs in. Shoots a goal. Ugly looking kick. Just missed though. One behind. So the ascendancy starting to really be with Morwell East. Bit of a sort of stop-start first couple of minutes there. No real ascendancy, but they've got that goal Morwell East. Really starting to put the foot down now.
So Ben East with the kick-out duties. He's going to go long towards the big fella. Grant comes in from the side, spills to the ground, wrapped up. Doesn't really have it, but he's called a ball up anyway.
Would have been blindsided trying to play that one anyway.
Yeah. So we've got Bus and Gardner going at it. And he's pulled another free kick out of the ruck.
More East way. Well, yeah, look, I'm actually not sold on something because it looks like a lot of the time where they're holding each other. You see it obviously in a lot of ruck contests and a lot of four contests too. So it's probably a bit unlucky, but play goes on.
Weston wins it out. He's gone wide to O'Sullivan. And he's come down along.
Comes out
the ball spills at the back.
Lane pumps it.
Towns has got it. Cleans up. Get the hands on top. Oh, he slipped over. Gardner's a bit slow on it, but he's got it eventually. And he's got the kick away somehow.
Well.
The ball's chasing. He's got Nicholson who comes across, cleans up, gives a sweeping handball out wide. And we've got the kick. Whoop, whoop. Another slip
Lewis
over.
slips over. A little bit heavy out that way. Lewis again.
And we've got a
Big
ball
ball
up
up.
on.
You see a couple of players losing their footing there. And see quite a few little sort of ruts or something like that. But it's expected, of course. Has been a little bit wet earlier on. Be thrown in again, broadcast side, right in front of us. This enthralling battle continues between Gardner and a Bus. Bus probably winning around the ground, but Gardner's definitely held his own in the ruck. The Bus wins that one there. Towns out. Semler comes back now, finds Chorner over the top. Lewis needs to be strong, did well there too, took the mark. Looking for options. Plays on, high kick, a Bus there. Should suit him. Did well though, take the mark, had a bit of pressure coming on. It goes straight up the line. Cunningham on the lead, not quite, just a little bit too short for him there.
Everyone runs over the top of it. East falls on first and they've piled on him and he's probably going to get a stoppage here.
He's going to ping him.
He's pinned him.
Oh, well,
Jeez.
you did see a few arms around there trying to call hold on the ball. It was a bit stiff there, I must say, but...
They've been all over it today, the umps.
Yep, they certainly have, and Repniks is going to go back and have a shot on goal.
What do you think, Harley?
Bit stiff there, I think, for Ben East.
Yeah, he jumped on it pretty quick and they were pretty much straight on top of him, but nonetheless, he's going for shot. Probably 35 out. Not too much of an angle on this one. Ooh, pushed it wide.
Just a minor score there, though. So margin now on even 9 goals.
Tony with the kick out. He's going into Weston. Oh, Weston's dropped the mark. He's under pressure. Good tackle. And Hamish Towns.
That's Paddy Quinn.
Oh, Paddy Quinn. We've got a different number. Right.
Yeah. There's a little... There are a few errors, I must say, in the Spectator. It is...
Yeah.
Actually getting new tops. Then they're going to be like the Hawthorn ones, just a plain gold back.
Oh, yep. So they're changing it up.
Yep. So pretty much kept in line with what Hawthorn wear in the AFL, so the white box will be gone, and I believe also the Hawk emblem on there too. which was a bit of a feature on Hawthorn's pre-season Guernsey quite a few years back now, and their white clash strip too.
Yep, we'll lose that. So we've got Gardner and a bus. Good battle. No one really wins. Gets to the ground.
Chawner there.
Straight on. And we'll probably do it again. Oh, the big boys
Could've
go
been
at it.
free.
Shove him
Bugger
under
is
it.
on. Knox. Let Francis. No, whistle. Umpire, not officiated. Umpires paid that, and it was there. Francis did hold on to him before he got it, so it'll be young Jordan Knox take the free kick there. Just on half back.
He goes short in the toner. Assesses what he's got up ahead. He's got Weston on short. He's on a bit of heat, but he takes the mark and he's off. Loves to run. He gives it back off to Josh. He's going in long. Got Coleman there. He's got to work for it. He's got Nicholson chasing him. Does well.
Oh,
Towns.
Towns. Well done. Thumps it long. Abbas there. He's called it for him. 2 on 1.
Oh,
Oh, good mark. Great mark.
Grant's
That's
taking
Jesus.
it.
magnificent mark, Peter Grant. Basically coming in line with the ball there. Managed to turn himself around and
Turn it
take it.
straight over though.
That's Farley out there on half back. Goes short to Abbas. Had it on a string quite a bit. He was best on in the game against Hill End too. Thumps it very long. Cunningham's there. Can he mark it? He
he's got it.
can. Oh, that's magnificent stuff there. Cunningham, he's going to go back for goal number 6. Can you believe it? We've only gone about 11 and a half minutes so far in this third quarter. He's having a big one so far, Cunningham. He's made the most of his opportunities. This one, he'll probably be about 30 odd metres out. Roughly 45-degree angle. Push it across the face a little bit.
Oh, out in the full.
Quite a bit, actually.
Yeah,
No score there.
No score.
He did sort of just stab at it a little bit. Wasn't exactly a fluid kicking motion. So, Hayden just a bit of daydreaming there.
And Toner plays on, gains extra metres, goes out wide, he's found Pinnis on the wing. He moves it down again, he's found O'Sullivan, commentary box side. This is where Toora have been really struggling to get it going. And
It's a good mark
kicked off
down there to
again.
pick it. Just go short to Abbas. It's what they like to do more or less. As soon as they get the ball from a turnover, they like to go short, keep control of it. And slingshot, so Jay Francis there. Good mark in front though by
Toner's got
Toner.
it. They've tangled up.
Very strong mark though.
He's going in short to Chotty. Takes a mark. He's going really short
Very
again.
short.
Very,
like
very
to see
short.
if that's 15, maybe 15 feet, but they're calling for trying to call for 50. He's got to come back over the mark though. The Toora supporters aren't happy with that one, but I suppose we can get away with that one because I don't think it would have covered 15. Alas, it's still a mark and stands. Just got to wait for the ball to come back now. Probably disadvantage Toora if anything because it means East can get numbers back.
Toner goes over the top, finds Pinnis, who's just come off the bench. Not much really to go forward to. Bigger bus is in the hole. He's found Sullivan, but he's dropped the mark. He's cleaned up. Got the handball to Knox. Knox is not short through. Kicks it in. He's kicked it straight to the bus.
Just got it on a string of bus. He's continuing where he left off in the game against Hill End. Goes to Carlson at half back. And Jimmy Carson. Plenty of talent. That's a good kick too. Finds Pickett out wide. Pickett will wind up and go on that left foot of his. Does so. Bit of communication. Good mark though by Farley. Just a bit too far out. Goes short. There's Evans.
He's going to the hot man.
Cunningham's got it. Now we saw before.
Oh, he's
there was
moved on quick.
No, he's passed it.
Oh, and been chopped off.
Still there, Mackenzie.
footy.
Oh, well done.
Weston's got in and got it, and he's found East out wide. He's found Josh. Toner's going to walk, but he's spilt it, and it's
lost
gone
it.
out.
Well, I was going to say before Cunningham, he did have the mark there, and we thought if he was going to have a shot, we saw one before which sort of held up a little bit in the breeze. So I think he realised it probably might not have carried, so he tried to do the team thing. But Dodd there and Gardner. No real winner on that one.
It's been hacked forward from Toora. Finds Choddy, who's been wrapped up, got the hands away. Scott chases, but it's tickled out. Just out of the forward 50 for Morwell East.
There's only been one goal scored so far. We've gone 15 minutes in this third quarter. Dodd just bulldozes his way through. Could be a free kick there for being held.
No, he's holding the ball. So Cashmore wins himself a free. Pretty lucky. He's put it up for Weston, who's taking a good mark. Got runners on the outside. Weston takes off, as he likes to do. Gives it to Knox, who just takes it in front of Toner. He's running himself in a bit of trouble. He gears around. He's got Toner in short. Bit of a hard fall. He's been wrapped up around the head. So surely he went a free kick.
Yep, he's got that one.
So this is where Toora really sort of fallen down. They just need to hit up here.
He's going to go short.
He's got Weston.
That's smart thinking too. Probably going to be very touch and go to get it on the line. No more or less get their players back pretty quickly. He's done the smart thing there, done the team thing.
So Weston's probably 40 out, straight in front. Probably on his distance, he's probably right for this one. Great kick of the footy. You back him in, Harley?
I'm backing him from here, Jared.
That's a lovely kick.
Straight through. Umpire doesn't move. And Weston brings one back for Toora. So 1 goal each this quarter. Been playing for 16 minutes. So ball back in the middle. We've got Dodd up against Gardner and Iraq.
Soccer Bash having a spell on the bench at the moment.
Gardner goes back.
Carlson.
Sort of juggled around a bit. Diaz comes through. He's been
Takes
heavily. He's taking one. He's being pinned. So Cashmore wins a free kick.
As I say, loves to take on his opponents.
Dangerous kick, and the
Quinn's got it. That's Patrick. Gets it on the boot. Bit of a wobbler. Might still work because Mackenzie's there underneath it. Well, luck's a fortune, really, because that basically came out of nowhere. So Mackenzie, he's going to line up for his 4th here. Started off real well. Cunningham's obviously been the main contributor so far with 5, but Mackenzie, we can get his 4th here.
sturdy out, straight in front. Well, he's made the goal umpire work.
He's missed it.
Just pushed it across. Peter Grant, quick to kick it in. He's got Toner out wide, who drops the mark.
Francis there.
Taps it forward and we'll throw it in.
In AFL, that would be deliberate.
That would
Thankfully, in Gippsland football, it is not deliberate.
So Dodd and Gardner to do battle. Just outside the forward 50 for Morwell East. It's going over top.
Dodd bumps it.
That's a big hit from Dodd. It's gone just as far as a kick. He's going to Tono, who's kicked it over Pinnis's head and it's rolled out of bounds. And we'll do it all again.
With someone on the ground there, just on the other side of the fence, not on the ground actually, thankfully.
A couple of kids too closely. So boundary throw in. Dodd and Gardner do battle. It's coming in short. Gardner gets front position, wins a tap, wins the footy, and he's wrapped up pretty quick, but the ball spills out.
Carlson there.
And he's wrapped up
Well
by
wrapped.
Toner. And we'll do it all again.
going to have a big run at it, these two.
Oh, the big boys.
No real winner there. Carlson gets it out eventually. Lewis, Diaz takes him on, made it hard for himself. Kicks it, and he's just missed it.
Not enough bender. Too much bender.
Started a bit too narrow there.
And Coulthard's kicking in. Not too sure where to go. Goes in short. He's got Grant in the pocket. Grant goes really wide, I think.
Too wide.
Too wide.
Out in the full.
And he's out in the full. So Diaz will take the kick.
Sets it up. 2-on-1. Cunningham did well. Gets it down a bus. Does the dribble kick.
Oh.
Francis Soccer's off the ground. Well played, Jay Francis. He's got his second.
Yeah, nice work by the big fella there. He sort of did the roving and little dribbler kick for goal, but Francis has got an end in the goal square and put it straight through. So we start again in the centre. We've got the big fella versus Chris Gardner. The bus has been everywhere today. Wins the tap, goes to O'Sullivan. He's wrapped up, and we'll probably start again.
Gardner in there. Well, ping pongs around a bit. Abbas gets it. Quinn lost it.
Pinter steals it, gets it on the boot, gets it going forward. Got the ball, kicks it off the ground. Again, Coleman off the ground, gets a meterage.
Nicholson there with his
races
speed.
on.
Good foot race too, I must add.
Oh, he's grabbing him by the legs. He's pretty lucky.
He's going to ping
hit
him.
him.
Oh,
Wow.
It's a bit of an interesting one.
It's
but-
one of those ones that could go either way.
Yeah.
But from here, it looked like it was a trip, but
Yep, probably got him around the waist to start.
so Chorner
He's going real wide.
hugs the boundary line, too wide though, out in the full. So it's going to come back for Toora.
.22 minutes gone. Probably not too much long left in this quarter. Toora got to get it moving, get it working up the forward line. Sort of ball just runs through everyone, and we'll have a stoppage. Probably at 45 out. Toora's goal square. So we've got Coleman and a bus.
Spiked down by a bus. Chapman thumps it on. Quinn. Bit of the fumbles there.
Scott runs over it. He's still going, working hard.
Carlson in there
He's on top
too.
of it.
And Quinn. So we'll probably do it all again.
Well,
No, Quinn gets
Quinn
it out.
plucks it out of
Did
nowhere,
well.
goes to a bust backwards. He goes back again. He's got Towns. Goes under pressure. He kicks it going forward.
Numbers there with Toora though.
Over. Towns done well, gets it back in.
Carlson went past it. That's 3/4 time. Pretty short quarter. Only 23 minutes. Weren't many goals scored there. It's only 2 goals Morwell East, 1 to Toora. But 3/4 time, Morwell East leading this one pretty comfortably by 56 points. 12-5-77 Toora, 3-3-21. We'll be back soon for the final quarter.
Oh, so you got so you got one untracked that one?
Yep.
Oh, that's alright, thank you. Someone's on the ground, I think.
Still waiting for him.
Oh, there's a young kid down the back here. Yep. Let's finally work that out.
Final quarter underway here at Toora Morwell East, leading it pretty comfortably by 57 points. The Abbas gets it down to Quinn. Won't go anywhere though. It'll be redone. So goal scorers in this one, Cunningham's got 5, Mackenzie's got 3, and Jay Francis got 2. All singles for Toora though, Simons, Weston and Puak. But they've tried hard though. I mean, the score isn't really a reflection of the game itself. Toora really have tried hard. It just haven't been able to make the most of their opportunities. Well, here comes Mackenzie now. Kicks it. That's goal number 4. He's done well, Mackenzie. Good link-up play there. First goal of this last quarter. Came up within 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's probably a bit too easy there. They've just sort of snuck through and just found themselves there. On an easy one there, running straight and open goal. So Toora down 2 guys on the bench, so they're probably going to maybe run out a bit of legs in this last quarter, but hopefully they can just sort of be a bit competitive and grind it out.
And even during the third quarter, there wasn't a lot of scoring, but Toora still had their moments where they were competitive, keeping it around their half-forward area, just obviously getting the 1 goal, but still they were given a bit of a go in there, which is good to see. So hopefully they can finish this one off reasonably well. They're obviously not going to be able to win, but let's hope they do finish off well. Nicholson now, high one up towards Carlson. Got a bit of competition there. Well done by Joe. Carlson gets it out, gets off him, burns him off, goes up towards the square. Hayden at the back though.
Grant, good mark. Done that for 300 plus games. He's going to Sullivan. He's going pushing that wide. He's got Knox. He's going to make him work for it. Bounces in front of him.
Farley there, gives him a little bit of a fend off. Sweeps it back to Towns. Towns looks inboard. Milestone man, Semler. Could have been 50.
Ooh,
Would be, yeah, would be
bad.
up in Melbourne.
Ooh.
Slides at the back. Carlson's there. One way, the other way. Gets it out. Lewis. Repniks. It's a high hospital handball, really.
So Weston picks it off. Gets the 1-2 from Simmons. Goes around. Loves the run. Gets it in deep. He's got Pinnis at the back. Doesn't get over. Ball's on the ground. Walker's got it wrapped up. Pinnis has got through. Wrapped up as well. Doesn't have the footy. He's let it go. It was one or the other. And we'll probably have a stoppage just inside the forward 50.
Well, it really should have been a free kick, but again, I suppose it's one of those ones to the umpire. It's hard to see whether he actually had the ball or not, but obviously from here we have a better angle and we'll be able to tell that should have been a free kick. But play goes on. It's going to be thrown in again in the forward pocket for Toora. Probably run about 35 metres out from their goal.
So I've got a bus against the Ruck Rover and Toner. The bus wins it well. Gets it down the ground.
Do it all again. Going to be some pretty sore bodies out there.
It's been a bit of physical game. So bus again, hits it back, goes to ground, Siddle gets it, back to a bus, goes over the top of Towns, he runs onto it, wins the footy, goes in short, he's got Nicholson, he's got run, he's going, he's off. They're down the middle of the ground. Great hit.
Mackenzie has it now, right in the middle of the ground. Going to try and draw the man, does so. Semler goes on looking for Hayden.
Walker's got it and he's wrapped up and that'll be a ball up.
So Mackenzie takes this one. Comes out the back. He's a chance. Cunningham there. Not quite. Looks like he threw it out.
Yeah.
Yep, paid the
Throw it
throw.
up. So Grant's won himself the ball. Got a lot of movement for Toora. He's got out for Weston. He's got a bus there. Knox is probably going to get in there short. Ooh,
Farley did well.
Pickpocketed him. Knox has got him. Get the hands out. Got to Scott. He's got the Western. It's going down for Tony. It's going through his hands. Abbas does the groundwork. Back to Nicholson. Keeps going. Big hit.
Siddle now. Towns has it. He's going to switch inboard. Finds Semler all on his own. And go over the top if he wants. Called to play on. So you have to get rid of it pretty quickly. Did well though. Quinn. Back to Semler.
Kick smothered
though.
Gardner picks it up. Hacks it forward. Now it's a foot race. Walker and Pickett. Pickett does well. He's got it. Kicks it back inboard. Siddle's going to clean it up. Gives a hand to Towns. Goes around. Pushes off Sullivan. Gives him the don't argue.
He's trying to get a free kick out of that
Pleads
one.
his case. And the kick finds who's that? Zach Brown. Abbas gets it in. Oh, Weston comes in late. Coulthard. Walker. Hacks it forwards. Doesn't get very much purchase on it.
Carlson now. Evans. Good little chip over the top. Hayden couldn't quite hold on to it. He tossed him back into play in the forward pocket, ran about 15 metres out from the Morwell East goal. Looks like Cunningham taking this one against Gardner. It'll be shallow throwing. Cunningham grabs it out, snaps, and he's missed it. So that's his first blemish for the day. Cunningham's kicked 5 goals, 1. He's done very well up there. Now he's leading this one by 63 points.
Weston takes the kick out, has a bit of a run, few bounces, comes down the boundaries, but he's just kicked it straight to the bus. Done that well, Dave. Just picked them off, and he's gone in board. He's got Towns. Oh, great hit.
Let another crack at number 6 here, Cunningham. Pretty much directly in front. Loves these sort of set shots. Know how good of a kick he is.
He likes it.
Beautiful kick. Straight away, he loved it. That's half a dozen for Cunningham. Great effort up there. Let's have Mackenzie help him out too with 4, so 10 between them. Margin now out to 70 points, 14-7, Toora 3-3. Gone about 7.5 minutes in this last quarter.
Quinn is it? Whoop. Wrapped up by Weston, and we'll go again.
Big boys go at it again like they've done most of the day. Nicholson there with
Choddy
does well. Did very well
gets
actually.
it going forward.
Lane there though, just sockers it off the ground. Might do it again here, he does. He's got it up to the wing now.
Sees it out.
I suppose now they're starting to get a little bit late. It's about 4:15 local time, so it'd be a bit of dew on the ground. Of course, had a little bit of rain earlier during the day, so a little bit slippery out there. Not too bad though. It's on the far side. Bus just grabs it out of the ruck. Did that really well. Go long. Mackenzie not quite. Still plenty of players there. Carlson.
Wrapped up by Grant.
Could be holding the ball.
Gets it with the hands out. Coulthard gets back to Grant. Gets it on the boot. Sort of nothing there. Gardner comes at it.
Well done, Farley.
Dodd's wins the footy. Popped it up. The bus is there. The big fella,
He's paid. There's a free kick here.
Free kick.
Free kick mark. Take your pick. I think it's going to Cunningham.
Cunningham, I think.
Yeah, he's going for number 7. Kenzie a bit sore though behind play. We might have got a little bit of a corky there, but I think this would have to be his most amount of goals scored in the game. So he comes now for number 7.
He's kicked it. They like it.
That's a great kick. Seven goals now. 15-7-97 Morwell East. Toora 3-3-21. And you see just beautiful kick there by Cunningham. Just nice straight line. Kick through it.
Yeah, I bet you he's going to the top pub Morwell Hotel, which is one of the sponsors for the day. I reckon he'll be going straight there.
We definitely enjoyed the trip home.
Gardner.
Oh, that's a free. We'll put the boot out.
He's going to me again.
They're not happy with it though, but it is a rule.
Evans Petroleum. That'll get them all home, I reckon. And Elders. He can feed the cows when they get back there.
Here's Carlson. He's got it. He can go back and kick this one if he wants. Probably had a few opportunities during the day, but now it's probably his best one to go back and kick it.
Foodworks Toora Supermarket. Yeah, get all your shopping down there, mate. GTE's mostly mowing. That's because he mostly mows your lawns and doesn't want to whippersnip, so does half the job. But get old Springo and Prom Meats. Best butcher in town.
Big thanks to all the sponsors.
Toner wins it out. He's got Shoddy. Great mark. He's going down the line. He's got Walker. Nicholson there. Walker marks
going to get
it.
the free kick. Or Mark, take your pick.
Walker wasn't very happy off the boot. He's kicked it straight to Diaz. He's gone. He's off. He's off for the races. Gets it in there quick. Kicks at the big fella. He's been wrapped up straight away. Barely even picked the ball up. It spills out. Coulthard's got it. He's got Toner on the outside. Great mark. Toora trying hard here. Goes in short. He's got Gardner. He's worked hard all day, Gardner. He's a bit of a workhorse. He's sole ruckman. He's giving a big hoik. He's going up.
Probably give it to his opponent. Yeah, bus.
He's kicked it to the bus. Straight to him. It's a big ass to climb over him. Yeah, he's got it in there short.
And a mark taken by Repnick.
He's juggled it. He's dropped. He's spilled it. Oh, he almost had it.
Play on. Comes out though.
Cashmore's got it. Just works it up. He's kicked it straight to a bus again. He's probably got no trouble. Oh, he's got a free kick for a chop.
Some of the tourist boys not happy, but apologies if you can hear that. But definitely there though, Bas. We'll go back.
Yeah, that, definitely wasn't Lukey and out of chopping his arms because he wouldn't jump that high. So. Coleman Jai, the free kick against. And a bus, probably 45 out. Take a good kick from here. Oh, it's a bit of a
helicopter.
Don't think it spun once, but it's just managed to sneak through for a point. Rushed over the line. So Toora reset. Grant, well, he's picked it quickly and he's kicked it, and he's probably
out in the
full, I think. He's probably rushed it a bit too fast there.
So it'll be Carlson taking the kick from the pocket, probably too far out to score though. And wait for the options. Why not go to Cunningham?
Oh, he's got him on short.
Bit too easy there though, but when you're playing a game like you are at the moment with Matt Cunningham, it's just on a string. This will be for number 8, can you believe? Kicked beautifully most of the games, 7-2 so far.
Tight angle. He's going to take a good kick. He's hit it well. His umpire hasn't moved much. He's kicked it. He's got 8. Well, you think by now Toora put someone on him, but he's just running rings around everyone out there. Get down to Latrobe Magnesium, mate. Get some. Look after the sponsors down in Morwell. The Morwell Bowling Club. Gardner and Dodd. Gardner gets it, goes down to Weston. He's wrapped up.
Ooh.
Dangerous
Thrown
tackle.
into the ground by Diaz. He's
Unnecessary, really.
He's giving
giving-
a
Yellow
Oh,
card,
he's
too.
giving him a yellow.
That's basically the rest of the game.
Jeez,
We've gone 15. Now,
it was pretty quick on that.
yeah, it's not needed though, man. We see it in the AFL. They always talk about it, the dangerous tackle. Like we saw with Nathan Broad in the game against Adelaide a few weeks back. He got 4 weeks for that. It's
Yep.
it's not really needed. And he's not really in a good way either. It doesn't look good.
Nah, it doesn't look good at all. But he's a tough cookie, old Jack, and he'll battle through. And he won't miss out on a possession, that's for sure.
No,
So
he
won't
won't.
be giving the footy up. And he's taking it. He's going for a walk. Is he going? Did he get a 50 with that?
I believe so. I believe when you get a yellow card, it's an automatic
50.
50-metre penalty.
Yeah, so definitely won't be passing it off or going off. He'll be having a shot for goal.
Lead by example. That's great. to see.
Lead by example.
Well, he's still very sore after that too.
So it brings in about
Drop from
35 out straight in front. What do you reckon, Harley? This is he's probably bread and butter.
The last one he kicked was from a very similar position, so I'm backing him.
And he's been kicking a few goals this year. I think he's on 6, and I think he's already kicked 1 this game. So this will bring his tally up to 8 for the year. And he's slotted it. Not bad for a midfielder, and he's not really playing forward. He's been a bit of a shining light for Toora. Just a big workhorse and big motor.
He's tried hard today. He really has.
So Toora kicked their 4th goal.
So it's back to 77 points, the margin. We're about 16 and a half minutes in this last quarter.
So Dodd and Gardner do battle in the ruck again. Gardner gets it forward. Pinnis comes through hard, gets the block on to Weston to Ed Adnetta, and he's Simmons. And probably 35 out straight in front. It's had a bit of a quiet day, Simmons, but you know, never too late to kick a goal.
It's almost one of the better passages of play out of the middle.
Yeah, definitely a lot better. Moved the ball fast and very clean, so hopefully he can finish this off. I think he has put it through, so good passage there for Toora, and they've kicked their 2nd for the quarter,
That's his 2nd as well.
and Simmons has got his 2nd, so a few patches of glimpses there where we can see Toora, you know, what they're capable of, but just very few in this game, and Morwell being quite on top so far. Morwell probably had more of it and shown more for more often.
I mean, you consider the calibre of players that they lost from last season as well. It's a fair effort for them to have gone 3-0 so far, especially the first game against Foster, not really given a chance by a lot of pundits. And then Hill End was a real grind. Had
Yep.
to come from behind in that one. But dare say Coach Paul Henry will be very happy with this one. A bust now. Looks like we'll do it all again. Eric Simler in there, the tackler, he'll be very happy. 150 games. Thumped out by a bus.
Cashmore goes hard, wins the footy, gets the hands, gets smothered on the way through. Ball comes through. Oh, it's very high. He's come
Free to
straight
Lewis.
through. He's just come straight over the top and given away the free.
So Lewis will take this one.
Very silly from Hopner.
Former Thorpedale lad too. He's going to try and take him on. Sweeps it out wide. Towns now. Plenty of space. Just does the long kick.
Was paid a free downfield. What do we got?
Not sure. Was it holding?
No one
It's
really
going
knows.
to Toora, I think. I think it's against Francis. It looks like it.
Gardner's getting it.
He's getting it. Must have been a hold downfield. Didn't
Gives
see
the
it.
hands off. He goes to Sullivan, who's on the run. He's going wide. Gets Pinnis on the far side on the wing. Goes in short. He's got a netter. No short jokes for a netter. But,
What's
been a
going
whistle
on here? It's been a
downfield.
free kick. It's going against Lane.
Downfield to Simmons. Not sure what that's for, but Simmons has got the footy.
See if we can pick it up though.
Oh, it's kicked it straight to a bus. It's kicked it 4-on-1. Toora do well to win this. It's come straight up. A bus wins it.
Span
Plenty
out
of
there
time.
beautifully.
He's just blind turn to pack and
It's a lane. Feigned the handball.
he's just run through the centre.
Bumps it long. But,
And he kicked it straight to
oh,
2-on-1, but
no communication, I don't think.
Yeah.
They just had the 1 mid out.
goes to Pinnis, who's on the wing. He's got tackled and he's got the hands away and we'll get a boundary
bounce.
throwing.
So getting to the time on period here. 20 minutes gone. Not long left in this one. Morwell East have got the win. Toora, to their credit, they're definitely fighting this one out. The Bus wins it, gets it out. Towns goes long.
2-on-1. You got Grant who goes over top. Whoop, gets the hands away. You got Walker. Walker comes through the middle. He's kicked it straight to
Carlson
he's
dropped, it.
it.
Oh, the umpire blew
Paid
his
the
whistle.
mark.
He tried to blow his whistle and he
Siddle
stopped.
gives it off.
Siddle's now Lewis. Lewis can kick a goal.
Straight over
He's
top.
done just that. So that's Lewis's second for the game. Morwell East cruising along now. 17-8, 110. Toora 5-3, 33. See some sewer boys down there.
I reckon the big fella in the middle of the bus has been pretty much best on today. I reckon he's had a lot of the footy. He's run around. He's a lot of uncontested marks, and the ruck in the middle has been dominant.
Just been reading the play so beautifully the whole game, and it was pretty much a carbon copy of what he did against Hill End. Just being smart, getting in the right positions.
Very clean below at his feet for a big fella.
Similar now.
Goes
Nicholson
wide.
jumps up, still has it.
Chottiang, he's got him. He's dumped him.
tackle.
He's paid on the
That's
ball.
on
He's
the
pretty
ball.
quick, and then it plays on. Gets it in there fast. You've got Aiden Walker 1-on-1.
Thumped
Punch
away by
one.
Pickett.
Toner's there for the crumbs. Doesn't tackle him at the footy,
Evans
and
is
he'll
gonna
give away a
take
free
it.
kick.
So Evans to take this one. Down the back pocket for Morwell East. Not long left in this one.
There
Goes
he
to
is.
probably Mr. BOG himself, a Bus.
I think he brought his own footy down to Toora today. Done well, but he's turned that.
It bounces over the top, just sort of sticks there a little bit.
Well,
Siddle in
Coulthard
there.
takes out his own teammate, gives it the knock. Siddle's there, kicks it forward. Dodd's there.
Now Mackenzie has it. Goes up over the top. Here's Cunningham.
He's on Grant. Grant does
Did well
well.
though, Grant.
Bodies him out, takes him up, and goes for a run. 300 odd games and he's still going for a run. He gives it to Gardner. He goes in short the toner over his head. He gives it to Netter. He's been hit after these hit it.
Bit of heavy stuff
And the
there.
Bus
The
again. He's been everywhere.
It's slow to get up there, Toner. He definitely wore that one.
So Bus
Lots of play
goes
on.
around.
Goes inboard.
Great.
Oh, great, well-weighted kick. Got one in there for his troubles there, Adam Chorner. Just goes long. Oh, a bit too far for Repniks though. He's a chance
Coulthard.
for Coulthard. Did well there.
Kicks
Got
it.
it.
Straight
Nicholson
Nixon.
though. Straight down Nicholson's throat. So not long left in this one. 23 minutes gone.
Bit of the ball use has killed Toora. They've just sort of turned it over too many times, and a Bus has just been picking them off all day. Although Grant just picks that one off, he's, that's what he does. That's his whole career. Gives it to Simmons, deep in Morwell East. Gives it to Netter. He goes wide to Toner. So a bit of control of the footy here for Toora. Shouldn't be too long left. Goes to Weston. Weston short to Anetta. So they've controlled the footy well out of the back line now. They've got the hands. They've got Chotty on the wing. So they've got it in. They've moved it well down the forward 50. And it once again, it's picked off.
Why Pickett?
Well,
Well
Pinnis
done,
picks it off the
Pinnis.
ground.
Centres
Centres it to no one though, and then Nicholson's there on his own.
He can go over the top of the Chorner if he wants.
Oh, he
can
slipped
pick it
over.
up.
Oh, he's tripped over and
Bit of
he's
the fumbles.
Good outcome for Toora, that one.
Toora done well, used the ball well, picked it out all the way.
Well, let's see if they can get a late goal here, Toora.
Be a bit of a consolation goal. We've got Chotty against the big fella. He's probably a bit undersized there. Oh, he's come over the top of him. Geez, pretty unlucky not to get a free.
Well,
But
Bus
a
has
bus
it now.
is just running around, doing what he wants.
Nicholson there. Gets it out to Lane. Just hooks
Hacks
it on
it.
the boot. Chapman there in front.
Walker.
Plenty of numbers with East.
One on
Evans
three.
picks it up very well. He's
Now-
got Hayden. Now you want to push here. He's got the
Cashmore.
speed.
Cashmore's a very hard man.
Hayden just
Oh, well, he's still on his ankle, I think. We've slowed him down. There he goes. He's got his body on. It's what he probably wanted to do.
in
Toner.
the back for his troubles.
Oh. Yep. And Cashmore wins a free. Kicks it into Weston. Weston goes for a run. And he's got Knox. And Knox has got plenty of paddock in front of him. He can keep going. And then he hits up and he's got Sullivan. So better again from Toora. They're sort of a bit patchy, but they're getting it up there. They're working well. And he's going short to Chodiang.
Could well be the last kick of the game too. It's a good mark there in front of Nicholson.
A bit of a tight angle, a bit of a tough pocket here.
Wonder if he'll try and run around with it. You think you'll see the time up there and
Where
realise
he's
someone's
going.
going to go.
He's going around and he's bent it and he's probably pulled it too tight.
Just missed. So that's 1 goal 1 for him. So Siren due to go very shortly.
Siddle. He's going to slow it up. I think he's had enough help. He's got the hands on.
Matter of seconds left in this one. Evans, Semler
Oh.
comes back. Siddle does well, gets through. Carlson now just dumps it on the boot. No one really there. Farley
Grant cleans up.
did well.
He's got Gardner. To Toner. He's hot. Does well. Gets it back. Catman.
So last few seconds of the game. That's it. Pretty convincing win here to Morwell East, winning at 17-8, 110. Toora 5-4, 34. Matty Cunningham kicking 8 goals in what would be his best performance for quite some time, and it's great to see him back up in front of the goals too. It's great to see the East being able to have that target this season, as I was saying before, losing quite a few players over the summer period with retirements and all that, but got their marking targets up there. They've got a Bus in the middle doing his thing. They've got a pretty solid defence in there too. Got Daniel Siddle, Lucas Towns. Also, it's great to see some of the younger blokes coming through as well, like Tony Nicholson, Callum Lane in there as well, and also getting experience for them, because it's going to help them out a lot when it gets down towards the pointy end of the season. Also noticing in there as well, young Chapman and Hayden and Mackenzie. He played really well today. He's kicked his 4 goals. But it was a good team effort in the end for Morwell East. They'll be happy with this one. Paul Henry will be very happy to get the win, get through it unscathed. Toora, look, they tried. It really isn't an indication. I mean, you look at the scores, you think, what was it, 76 points. They did really try. They fought it out hard. They gave it their best. Obviously, with 2 down from, I think it was about probably, the second or third quarter, they tried. They really tried. And they're definitely a better team than what they were last season. They've really improved. And obviously, knocking off Hill End last week was big for them. But I reckon they should be able to string a few wins together this season. So it's not all doom and gloom for Toora. I reckon they'll be there. Obviously, with injuries, it's hurt them quite a bit. But more or less 3-0 at the moment. Looking pretty good in this one.
All right, that's it, I think, for us. Beautiful. Thank you.